ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धदामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। Today we are starting the 8th chapter of the Gita, chapter titled Akshara Brahma Yoga. Akshara Brahma Yoga is the title. The chapter begins with the question of Arjuna. The question what Arjuna asked is related to the previous chapter. The previous chapter, Bhagavan concluded saying, Jara Marana Mokshaya Mama Shrityerantiye Te Brahma Tadviduhu Krishnam Adhyatmam Karmacha Akilam. Sadi bhutadi devam mam sadi yajnam chate viduhu prayana kale cha mam te vidur yukta chetasaha iti. Here he has introduced the terms Brahma, though we know, but here Brahma te Brahma viduhu, Tad Brahma viduhu, Krishnam Adhyatmam viduhu, Akilam Karma viduhu, te. Te is referring to the person who has taken Ashraya in the Lord. Mam Ashritya Yatanti ye Yatanti Mam Ashritya te Brahma viduhu, te Krishnam Adhyatmam viduhu, Akilam Karma viduhu, Sadi Bhutadi Devam Mam viduhu, Sadi Yajnam viduhu, Prayana Kale apicha. Prayana Kale cha api, Prayana Kale apicha. Even Prayana Kala at the last time of one's life journey. Prayana Kale apicha. Even for the one whose mind, Yukta Chetasa, whose mind absorbed in me, even at the end of the life, they know me. The Bhagavata Uttam, the 7th chapter, Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Now, the terms what Bhagavan used, that is the bija for the next chapter. Prashna, that is becomes the Prashna Rupa bija. Arjuna wanted to know what are they? The terms Brahma, Adhyatma, Karma. These are all technical words here. Therefore, this chapter starts. Ashtamaha Adhyayaha. And we know, we have seen in all the chapters, first six chapters dealt with. First six chapter dealt with Tumpada Vichara. The next six chapter, Madhyama Shatka, which we are doing now, deals with Tatpada Vichara. So it is Brahma Vichara. So Vichara, it is Jnanam. Shastra Vichara, it is Jnanam. Jnanam is involved. Now, this is the only chapter. This is the only chapter where Upasana, Manasam Karma Upasana, it is talked about. It is like in Kathopanishad. Kathopanishad, the second Adhyaya, third valley, 16th mantra. Up to 15th mantra, Jnanam was the topic. Jivan Muktihi, Jivan Muktaha, Jivan Mukti, and Videka Mukti. With that, the main teaching of the Upanishad is over. Since we have seen Kathopanishad, therefore, I'm taking that as an example. Now, from the 16th mantra, there is another teaching, there is another topic, that is for the Upasaka. Saguna Brahma Upasaka. Saguna Brahma Upasaka also Ajnani only. Saguna Brahma Upasaka. Karma Yogi also Ajnani. Saguna Brahma Upasaka also Ajnani. Ajnani only. For Saguna Brahma Upasaka, the Ajnani, for them, the Upasana, they did an Upasana combined with the Karma. That is, in fact, that is the third boon what Achiketa asked. Achiketa, he asked about karma by which a person goes to Swargaloka. But the Mother Maharaja taught with Upasana, that becomes a means for going to Brahmaloka. So, going to Brahmaloka, that involves a travel. Jiva has to travel to Brahmaloka. And from Brahmaji gets Upadesha, the person becomes free. Therefore, Karma Mukti is the topic. And this Karma Yogi also is also Ajnani. What happens to him? So, Upasakas who are Ajnanis, that is one set. And Karma Yogis or Karmis were Ajnani. So both are travel actually. Only this, the Jnani who attains who gains jnanam here while living, he gains sadhya mukti, jivan mukti. Whereas all the other people, whether they are upasakas or sadhakas, they are ajnani eva, therefore they travel. And the path of travel differs, depends on what they are. The ajnani karmis or karma yogi, Ajnani karmis or karma yogi, they travel through Krishna Gati, Krishna Marga and go to Swarga Loka or whatever appropriate Loka. Based on their karma pala, they go and experience the karma pala. Kshine Punye Marte Loka Mishanti. Once the karma palas are over, again they come back and then again they earn the Punya Papa. It is a cycle. If it's a Mumukshu, then it's another thing. Mumukshu means then you will work for Jnana. Now the Upasaka, they travel through Shukla Gati. So two Gatis are talked about. Two Margas. Shukla Marga, Shukla Gati, Krishna Marga, Krishna Gati. So those who travel to Krishna Gati, they go to the Lokas, Sarga Loka Ityadi, return back. Shukla Gati, they go to Brahma Loka, Abrahma Bhavana Loka. Of going to Brahma Loka, gaining the receiving Upadesha from Brahmaji, they get Mukti, they become free. So that is Shukla Gati. Upasakas, they go to Brahma Loka. And there is a method by which they give up the body because they have got Upasana Balam. So they are aware of their final departure. Therefore, they do the Upasana Yoga and then they give up their body. They are informed people, well informed about the Upasana. Therefore, Upanishad says, Kathopanishad, Shatam Chaika Hridayasya Nadyaha Tasam Murdhanam Abhinisritaika Tayordamagan Namrututtameti Vishwanganya Utkramane Bhavanti. That is, they give up the body, the jiva emerges out through the Brahmarandra and go to Brahmaloka. And from Brahmaji gains jnanam, becomes free. That is the Upanishad. But going to Brahmaloka and gaining jnanam and all, it is Kama Mukti, it's difficult. Because Upasana and the karma is not easy. So that is why it is talked at the end of the Upanishad. But it is also a mukti. It's also a means of gaining moksha, freedom, where upasana is involved. Upasana is vanasam karma. That upasana, which is recommended for chitta naischalyam and also for chitta shuddhi, to become an adhikari, for a sadhaka, for a person to become an adhikari, karma yoga for chitta shuddhi and upasana for chitta naischalyam is recommended. Chitta shuddhi means the raga dveshas have to be handled. Raga dveshas have to be sufficiently neutralized so that the person gains a mind which is conducive for receiving jnana. That's called chitta shuddhi. Relative freedom achieved through the neutralization of raga dvesha. That is through karma yoga, and the mind, now that is done, then the mind has to be focused. The mind has to be focused, it has to gain concentration, focus, therefore upasana. And also not only the upasana, also for chitta shuddhi. Upasana also gives chitta shuddhi in addition to chitta naishchalya. So therefore the person can gain knowledge and becomes free, becomes muktaha, jivan eva muktaha. Now if the person, he continues to perform the upasana, he does upasana, but he did not gain jnanam. So because of this upasana balam, he travels through Shukla Gati to Brahmaloka. There he will get jnanam and becomes free. That is called Karma Mukti. The Mukti which is gained by a person here itself, by an adhikari here itself, is called Sadhya Mukti, Jivan Mukti. So therefore here in this chapter, what is talked about is the Upasana as a means to gain Krama Mukti. That is the secondary subject. The primary subject is Jnanam, Iha Eva Jnanam, Prapya Muktaha Bhavati Jivan Mukti. So that is the topic. But that is the topic so far I've been, and from the next chapter it is going to be picked up. Now this is a chapter where the Krama Mukti is talked about, where the departure of the Jiva. Jiva is talked about through what marga, which marga the Jiva travels, which loka the Jiva gains. These are talked about in this chapter. That is why this chapter, as well as the Kathopanishad, it is chanted in the house where the bereavement has happened. So that this is, if not the entire Gita, at least this chapter is chanted. So this chapter is named Akshara Brahma Yoga. Akshara Brahma Yoga. It is Brahma, which is Akshara, that is a yoga, by the knowledge of which one can cross over this Bhavasahara, the ocean of samsara. And it is placed, you can also note, since it is Upasanaya Mukti Krama Mukti. Upasana in the Veda, it is not in the end part. Upasana is in the Karma Kanda. It should be in the Karma Kanda. Veda Purva consists of Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda. Vedanta is Jnana Kanda. This Gita, Bhagavad Gita, which is Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastri, it is placed, you can see it is placed in the middle here. It is Upasana here. In the Upanishad also it is placed. The Upanishad also, Upasana is Manasam Karma. It is also a karma. It is all part of the Karma Kanda. Why it is part of the Karma Kanda? Why it is not part of the Karma Kanda? Why it is placed in the middle between Karma Kanda and Vedanta? Generally, it is Veda Purva. We say Veda Purva, Vedanta, two divisions of the Veda. Veda Purva consists of Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda, further division. So Upasana also being karma, why not include in the Karma Kanda? So it can be one Kanda, Karma Kanda. No. Upasanas are they are meant for Chittanaishchalyam, which is an Antaranga sadhana, which is mainly meant for removing the pratibandha, the obstacles from gaining knowledge. Therefore, since it is relevant for jnanam, it is relevant for karma also. For certain karma, upasanas are involved. And for Vedanta also, this upasana is required for Chittanaishchalyam. Therefore, it is placed in the middle. And also for another reason. Vedanta, the Jnana Kanda deals with Jnanam, knowledge. The knowledge happens only in the buddhi, the mind. And Upasana, it is Manasam Karma. Karma, where does it happen? Knowledge can take only in the mind, in the Jnanam. Therefore, that is Jnana Kanda, the Vedanta, that what the knowledge revealed by the Vedanta, it is happens only in the mind. Similarly, Upasana also. Upasana also has its ashraya, as its upasana also takes place only in the mind. So the mind only, in the buddhi only you visualize. You do meditation. Meditation, what? Body meditation? Body doesn't do meditation. Mind only. Meditation is only for the mind. Through the mind, the body also relaxed. So relaxation of the mind is done through the upasana, the dhyana, the meditation. So by that only Chittanaishchalyam is gained. Therefore, there's a common factor between the Vedanta and Upasana Kanda. Therefore, that's why it is placed in the middle. That's why we say Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, and then Vedanta. And Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda forms Veda Purva and Vedanta. Therefore, a transition is happening from Karma to Vedanta through Upasana. Through Upasana, the person gains Chitta Nishchalya, a certain focus. So, Upasana also Karma only. In knowledge, there is no Karma, but The mind, that mind is required. Therefore, it is in the middle. Similarly, here also in the Gita, it is in fact, it is in the middle, 8th chapter, almost in the middle, you can say. So, therefore, and since the knowledge takes place in the mind, but manaha, that is a common factor. And the main pratibandha, ajnanam, for moksha, what is the main pratibandha obstacle is ajnana. That is handled by Shastra Pramana. Agam Brahma, that knowledge has to happen. Agam Jivaha, this Parichinnaha Jivaha, that is the wrong knowledge, ajnanam, that has to be replaced by the right knowledge. That is what the Pramanam, Shastra Pramanam does. For that, the mind has to be prepared. Unless the mind is prepared, that is why we talk about Adhikaritvam. The mind has to be prepared. So therefore, the mind has to be made sufficiently free from the, the impurities, mala. Ultimate malam is ajnanam. That is handled only by jnanam. There is no other way of handling the ajnanam. Removal of ajnanam happens only by jnanam. That is the ultimate mala, the impurity. But there are mala uh, at the level, at the relative level, that is the raga dvesha. Raga dveshas are handled with karma yoga. If the person has preferences, yes, raga for ishta vishaya, dvesha for anishta vishaya, so that takes the person for a ride. And in addition to that, there is vikshepa, restlessness, extrovertedness, not able to remain on a topic for a length of time. All these are doshas, malas, because of which only the person is not able to sit focusedly in listening to the Shastram. Therefore, the preparation is made. When the person is prepared, then he is ready for Jnanam. Karma Yoga is a means to gain the sadhana chaturashtaya sampatti and upasana also for Chitta. So, when the person is sufficiently prepared by Karma Yoga and upasana, then Jnanam has to take place. The means are taken care, the end has to happen, and the Pramana Vyapara happens. So, therefore, upasana as a place. For Vedanta Jnanam to happen and the Jnanam to get assimilated, it all depends on the condition of the mind. The mind has to be made ready. Therefore, upasana. And also the Saguna Brahma upasana. Saguna Brahma upasana, that is what, in fact, it is talked about in the 7th chapter. Upasana. Saguna Brahma upasana. The knowledge of Ishvara, Paraprakriti. The knowledge of Ishvara, Rasogam Apsukonte, Pravasmi Shashishu Surya Yoho iti. It's all meditation. And in the upcoming chapter, the 10th chapter also is going to be talked about. In the 11th chapter, it is Vishwarupa Darshana. The entire Vishwa is looked upon as the Ishvara, Vishwarupa Darshana. So that is again Saguna Brahma. The 7th chapter, it is in fact talked a little, introduced and talked a little elaborately, and the 10th chapter is going to be further elaborated. In the 7th chapter, we saw yo yamyam dhanam bhaktaha shraddhaya architumichati tasya tasya chalam shraddham tameva vidadamyahum. Upasana. Whichever the bhakta they worships me, whichever may be the bhakta, artha bhakta or artharthi bhakta, in that way I bless him. Even though the palam is limited, but it is what they want. Devan devejo yanti. Worshipper of the devata reaches that devata. Upasana, Saguna Brahma upasana. So therefore it is Saguna Brahma upasana is talked about. So that therefore upasana meaning the mind is involved, meditation is involved. Therefore this chapter has got relevancy. Upasana on the Ishta Devata or Upasya Devata. Upasana on Ishta Devata, or the Upasana is done on Ishta Devata or Upasya Devata, or Devata which he worships for gaining certain things, certain ends, achieving certain ends. So therefore, depending on the type of upasana, the results are also vary. For gaining certain faculties, upasana is done. For gaining certain the material benefits, upasanas are done. Brahma Loka Prapti, that is also upasana. Brahma Loka, in fact, this the Nachiketa's boon, the second boon, what Nachiketa asked. It is the Swargaloka Prapti, but Yamdharmaraja gave, in addition to the karma, he gave the knowledge of Upasana also, which Nachiketa repeated verbatim. For Brahmaloka Prapti. Upasana Palam is Brahmaloka Prapti. The person gains special punyam because of which gains Brahmaloka, and having gained the Brahmaloka, where he gains the knowledge of this Aikyam, oneness, and becomes free. Otherwise, the person has to come back again and earn punya, and this cycle continues. Therefore, so this chapter talks about the upasana and the marga by which the jiva travels after maranam. So there is travel involved. Whereas for the person who gains jnanam here and becomes free, there is no travel involved. All his upadhis are resolved here itself. Sharira, this Stula Sharira merges into Panchabhuta, and Sukshma Sharira merges with the Sukshma Prapancha, and Karana Shariram, which is the Karanam for the further Janma, the Karana Shariram, which means the Sanchita Karma, that also is resolved. Therefore, there is no karma left for the Jiva to continue, therefore, he becomes Muktaha. So, Jivan Muktaha. Otherwise, the person is, if Mukti is not attained here, the Jiva has to gain, the cycle has to continue, gain another Janma, and it continues. Exception, the Upasaka goes to Brahmaloka. That is, they go travel. Because they go to Brahmaloka, there is a possibility of gaining moksha. That is why that marga is Shukla Marga. Other jivas, they come back by traveling through Krishna Marga. Now, the last chapter, in the previous chapter, Bhagavan said, Prayana Kale Apicha Yukta Chetasaha Ye Viduhu. So, therefore, the chance, the possibility is given even till the end of this life. The person can become free. The possibility of becoming free is given even till the end of life, even at the back end of life, even the person was in deathbed. If he understands this, he gains his knowledge, he becomes free. Prayana Kale Api. Prayana Kale Api, Ye Vidugu, they become free. Yukta Chetasaha. Mam Te Vidugu, Prayana Kale Api. They also become free. Those who know me at the end of their life, even at the end of life, their minds are absorbed in me. Those who have their minds absorbed in me, they know me. They know me means once they know me, they become free, Bhagavan says. But is so easy to remember the Lord at the end of the life? If we don't remember the Lord all the time while living, then how is it possible to remember the Lord at the end of the life? It is impossible. There's a beautiful shloka in Mukunda Mala by Kulasekara Alvar. And Bhagavan Krishna, he writes, Krishna Tvadiya Padapankaja Panjarantam Adyeva me Vishatu Manasa Rajahamsaha Prana Prayana Samaye Kapavata Pithehi Kantava Rodan Vidus Maranam Kutaha Te Tava Smaranam Kutaha Bhavati Tada Prana Prayana Samaye, when the prana takes the prayana, what prayana? Antima prayana, last journey, leaving the Sharira. That time, Kapha Vata Pittaihi, there is Kapha, there is Vata, there is Pitta, all kinds of troubles are there. So, and there is Kantavarodana Vidhau, the throat, the choke is throat, the choke is the throat is choked up, choked. When all these upadravas are there, Tavasmaranam Kutaha, how can at the time of death, when I am troubled with this all this Kapha Vata Pitta, Tavasmaranam Kutaha Bhavati. So this will, how can you think of the Lord? Therefore only while living healthily, actively, that time itself one has to practice remembering the Lord. In fact, in this chapter, one says, whatever thought you enter in at the fag end of the life, that determines your next janma. You may have done anything in life, but the last thought that determines the next janma. Antakale chamameva smaran muktva karevaram. Yaf prayati samadbhavam yati. Nastyatra samshayaha. There is no doubt with regard to this, one says. So it is talked about in this chapter only. So this is the introduction. Now let us get into this chapter. The last two verses of the previous chapter we saw. There we saw even the person, Priyana Kale, at the time of death, the who understands this, even the person who understands this, and even at the time of death, he didn't know me and becomes free, he said, and in that Bhagavan is used many technical words. The words already we know, but for the sake of further elaboration, the next chapter begins. Brahma, Adhyatma, Karma, Adibhuta, Adiyajna, and another topic is Prayana Kale, that is at the time of departure. What will happen to the person when he leaves the body at the end of this life? Yukta Chetasaha, for the one who understands this, who is absorbed in me, what will happen to that person? So that is the topic. It is similar to Nachiketas again. The question, Priyana Kale, Chetaha Mam, Viduka Bhagavan says, Nachiketas Atma, Yayam Prete Vichikitsa Manushye, Astityeke, Nayam Astityeke, Etad Vidyam, Anushishtastvayahum, Varanam Esha Varastrityaha, Nachiketa. So that is the topic here. So it is Arjuna here asking for a further clarity, and we know already we have seen in many contexts, many Upanishad and Prakana Grantha. So therefore, this chapter begins with the question of Arjuna. So these we're going to be elaborated, all these terms. Not these are new terms for us, already we know, much familiar. So let us read. I will myself will chant, you can just listen. अथ अष्टमोऽध्यायः अर्जुन उवाच किं तद् ब्रह्म किमध्यात्मं किं कर्म पुरुषोत्तम अधिभूतं च किं प्रोक्तम् अधिदैवं किमुच्यते अधियज्ञः कथं कोत्र देहेऽस्मिन् मधुसूदन प्रयाणकाले च कथं ज्ञेयोऽसि नियतात्मभिः. The first two shlokas are the question of Arjuna, and the rest is going to be the answer to the shloka by Bhagavan. So Arjuna Uvacha, Kim Tad Brahma. Simple meaning is Kim Tad Brahma Kim. Kim Tad Brahma. What is that Brahma? Because he said Brahma, the previous chapter, Te Brahma Viduhu. Therefore, Kim Tad Brahma. Kim Tad Brahma iti. See, and Gita, if you see, I'm not sure, I also have to check. The Brahma, I think it is used here. Or Brahmarpanam, it is there, of course, in the previous one, Brahmarpanam, Brahma Viki. So here in Brahma, the word is used. Most of the places Bhagavan has used the word as Ishwaram Mamiti. Brahma is used only in some places. So here this Brahma is going to be technically defined. That's why Kim Tat Brahma. Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi, it is there. Yes. Fourth chapter, it is there. In all other places in Gita, if you see, Bhagavan referred to himself as Ishvara, or uses Uttam Purusha, Mamiti, Aham Mamiti. Now Brahma, it is an Madhyama, Pratama Purusha, Brahma. What is that Brahma? Then what is Kim Adhyatma? What is that Adhyatma? Kim Karma? What is Karma? Hey Purushottama, what is Kim Karma? Adhibhutam cha Kim Proktam? What is told as Adhibhuta? Adidevam Kim Uchyate? What is Adidevam? Then similarly, Adiyajnam Katam Kaha Atra Degesmin. What is the Adiyajna which is obtained? What is Adiyajna? How is it obtained in the Shariram, the body? Prayana Kale, at the time of Prayana, departure. Katam Nyeyosi. What is the Katam Nyeyosi? What is the significance of understanding you at the time of death? And also, how is it possible to remember you at the time of death? By how is it possible? Niyatatmamihi. By the person who is Niyatatma. These are the questions. Now we will see in detail what does it mean. But to understand the question, so what is that Brahma? Kim Tat Brahma? Brahma, which the Te Viduhu, those they wise men, Jnanis, they know what is that Brahma. The word Brahma, if you take it as many arthas. Brahma can mean Brahmaji, Chaturmukha Brahmaji, Srishtikarta Brahmaji, Brahma Devanam Pratama Sambhavuha, the Brahmaji, Vishwasikarta Bhavanasya Gopta, Sabrahma Vidyam, Atharva Yeshtaputraya, so that who transferred the Vidya to Atharva Yeshtaputra, that is Brahmaji, Chaturmukha Brahmaji. Or Brahma can mean Veda. In fact, in that meaning also we have seen Karma Brahmodhavam Vidhi Brahmat. That is the third chapter we have seen. So Brahma can mean Veda also. Or Brahma, the word can mean to the Brahmana also. Brahma Janati iti Brahmanaha. So Brahman can refer to Brahmana. So all these meanings are possible. And also Brahma mean what is Brahma? Sopadika Brahma, Nirupadika Brahma. Vedanta Sara we have seen. Sopadika Upadina Saha Vartate, Sopadika Brahma. Nirupadika no Upadi. Free from Upadi. Therefore, what is Brahma really? Keep that Brahma. All these are Brahma. So what is that Brahma you are talking about? The Brahma Viduhu. Sopadika Brahma, Nirupadika Brahma, or do you mean to say Veda, or do you mean to say Brahmaji, Chaturmukha Brahmaji? In fact, we have two words, Brahman and Brahma. Brahman as Napumsakalinga, Brahma Brahmani, Brahmani, and Brahman as Pullinga, Brahma Brahmano, Brahmano, referring to Chaturmukha Brahma. What is that Brahma? The Brahma, of course, Napumsakalinga here, because Tad is there, Napumsakalinga. Therefore, this is the doubt. And what is that Adhyatma? Adhyatma. Adhyatma is Adipurvaka Atma Adhyatma. Adhyatma, Adibhuta, Adideva. What is that karma? Next. Karma. Karma meaning what is it? Are you talking about the both karma which has gone, past actions or present action, or is it Bhavishya karma, Bhuta karma, or Vartamana karma, or Bhavishya karma, or are you referring to the karma which is done? So, and what is Adiyajna in the Shariram? How this Adiyajna has to be understood? Bhagavan said, though Yukta Chetataha, they know me at the time of departure. Those whose minds are steady, Yukta Chetasaha, they know me at the time of departure. So how is this possible? How the mind can be steady at the time of death? At the time of death, will the mind be steady? They will worry about their uncertainty. We worry about the beloved. How can the mind will be absorbed? Even though here Bhagavan says Niyatatma. Niyatatma is there. For the Niyatatma, Niyataha Atma Antakaranam. Even though the Antakaranam is Niyataha, but how is it possible at the time of death? Because the next is uncertainty. What is going to happen? Have happened to me. There is fear of, again, the fear of the projected future. So, Niyatatma, for the one who is Niyatatma, who has the self-control, he enjoyed self-control, he had mastery over his Indriya, his mastery over mind, etc., while he was active, when he was healthy, active. But now, in the deathbed, will he enjoy the same? Will the mind will be enjoy the same strength, same power, same self-control? All these are questions. All these are understood in the question. How is it possible? How can one enjoy? That is the question. When we are healthy, it is our mind also will be healthy. Therefore, it is easy to handle the mind. It is easy to make the mind obey us. But what about at the time of death? Therefore, niyatatma, niyatatma, the word is used. Niyatatma vihi katam priyana kale. At the time of departure, Nyeyaha asi, Katam Nyeyaha asi, how is it possible to know you? Iti. These are the questions. Now every word will be defined by the Lord. The next shloka, third shloka. Third, fourth, and further elaborations. So, Prashnanam, Yatakramam, Vaspashakara says, Nirnayaya, Uttaram, Bhagavan, Aha, Shri Bhagavanuvacha. So, answer, Bhagavan answers, Aksharam Brahma Paramam Swabhavodhyatmamuchyate Bhutabhavodbhavakaro Visarga Karma Sangitaha Adhibhutam Ksharo Bhavaha Purushaschadevatam Adhiyajnyohame Vatta Dehe Deha Vara. So, Aksharam Paramam Aksharam Brahma. Brahma is Param Aksharam. Aksharam, Naksharati iti Aksharam. That which doesn't undergo change, doesn't decline. Kshara is decline. Naksharati iti Aksharam, not subject to time. The declension happens in time. Asti jayate, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. So time. So that which is not subject to time, Naksharati. It is free from the Shad Vikaras. Normally it can be Parama. So Brahma, which is Paramam Aksharam, Brahma, which is Paramam Aksharam, means it is the limitless, which is not subject to any change, free from change, no Bhava Vikara. It is limitless. It is Parama, not conditioned by Desha Kala Vastu. So Desha and Kala also created, conditioned. This Param Brahma is not created, not limited, therefore, by Desha Kala, and there is no Vastu, Vastu Parichinna also. It is not limited by another object. That is why Paramam, Para Atma, Para Brahma, Paramatma. It is Chaitanyam, it is free from limitations. So Satchit Ananda Brahma, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, that is Param Aksharam. So Param Aksharam, Akshara the word can mean, you may think Omkara Haiti. Omkara is Akshara. Akshara means Omkara is the name for Brahma. Omkara Upasana, Saguna Brahma Upasana. When we do Vichara, it is different. Omkara, Vichara is dealt in Mandukya Upanishad. That is different. Omkara as Upasana, as Alambanam for Upasana, it is taken. That is Omkara Upasana. Shabda Pratika, it is. Here, Paramam, when we say, It doesn't talk about Sopadika Brahma, Nirupadika Brahma, therefore not Omkara also. So the Brahma which is free from Desha Kala Vastu, Aparichinnam Brahma, the Brahma as its Swarupa. Therefore Paramam Brahma. Brahma is Paramam, which is Param, not subject to any limitations. That's why Paramam. Therefore it is not even Omkara. So now no Nama, no Rupa. Sopadika Brahma is Nama Rupa Sagita. Gunas are there, attributes are there. Paramam Brahma is Nirgunam. Nirgunam ityartaha. Aksharam Paramam Brahma. Then Adhyatma. So Aksharam Param Brahma. So Param Brahma, the ultimate Brahma. When you say ultimate means there is nothing above that. It is the changeless, the Adhisthana, the reality. That is Satyam Jnanam Anantam. Therefore, it is the Chaitanyam which is limitless. Then Adhyatmam is Swabhavaha Adhyatmuchate. Swabhavaha Adhyatmuchate. That Brahma, Param Brahma, Brahma manifesting through the Sharira Upadhi is called Adhyatma. Adipurvaka Atma. Atma when we say, Adhyatma, Atma when we say body. Adi Atma. Here Adi Atma is, in the word Adi Atma, Atma is referring to the body. The word Atma can refer to anything as the word as such alone. It can mean Atma, it can mean the body, it can mean the senses, it can mean the mind. Niyatatma, we say, Niyatatma, the word is used. Niyataha Atma, Yena Saha, that person is called Niyatatma. Chittatma, Vishuddhatma, Vishuddhantakarana. Therefore, Atma, depending on the context, we take the meaning. Now, here, Adi Atma is not Sachidananda Atma. Adi Atma is Adi meaning here, Sharimana Sangata, this body. Adhyatma is that which is centered on the body, meaning the body, sense organs, and mind. These are the Karyakarana Sangata. And this Adhyatma means the Brahma which is manifesting through the Sharira Upadhi. In the language of Vedanta Sara, Vyashti Sharira Upagita Chaitanyam Pratyahatma iti. Atma which is obtained in the physical body. Atma which is obtained in the physical body in the form of Chaitanyam, consciousness. That is the Swarupa of Jiva. Adhyatma. Therefore, Brahma and Adhyatma, what is the difference? Brahma, the Anupagita Chaitanyam, as we have seen in Vedanta Sara, Anupagita Chaitanyam, that Brahma is this Adhyatma, this Atma, which is of Chaitanyam. Therefore, only the names are different, referring to Chaitanyam. So we use the word Brahma with regard to the Srishti Jagat, we use the word Brahma. With regard to the Sharira, the Vyashti Sharira, the Upadhi, we use the word Adhyatma, Pratyekatma. So, when we say Pratyekatma, when we say the word Pratyekatma is important because when we say Atma is Brahma. Therefore, the notion that Brahma is an object to be known is dismissed because Atma is Brahma. Pratyekatma and Brahma. Brahma Chaitanyam, Shuddha Chaitanyam. The same Chaitanyam manifesting to the Upadhi. Vyashti Upadhi is Adhyatma. Therefore, Brahma is not available for objectification because it is very subject. It is Adhyatma, Pratyekatma, myself. So, therefore, by knowing Brahma, Atma is known. Or by knowing Atma, Brahma is known because they are same. Therefore, saying Adhyatma, we understand that Brahma is not Brahma, which what the Shruti talks about. It is not an object to be. It is not an object to be known or not known. It's not an object which can be objectified. So therefore, Swabhavaha Adhyatmaha Uchyate, the consciousness, Chaitanyam manifesting through the Sharira Manasangata, the body is Swabhavaha. Swabhavaha, it is the Pratyekatma, Adhyatma, Ityartha. Swabhava meaning here, Sabhava means the manifestation of the Chaitanyam to the Veshti Upadi. That is called Sabhava here. Sabhava doesn't mean here nature or the disposition. Sabhava is Upadi Sagita, Upagita Chaitanyam. That is the meaning of the word Sabhava. So having the body as a means of manifestation, the Chaitanyam gets a name, Adhyatma. In the Mahavakya, Tattvam Asi, Tatpada, referring to Brahma. Tvam referring to Adhyatma. Asi, there is no difference, non-difference. Aikyam alone is pointed out, Adhyatma. So, Akshara, the word which is used to indicate Brahma, that Brahma which is not subject to any change, it is the Akshar Brahma. That Brahma, when it is obtained in the Shariram, Jiva Shariram, it is called Adhyatma. So, therefore, what is the difference between Brahma and Adhyatma? We know already, we have seen. There is no difference, it's the same. Only the Upadhis are different. Upadhi Beda, Nama Beda. And next thing is karma. Karma Sangitaha. Karma Sangitaha means known by the name, known by karma. Karma Sangita. Bhukta Bhavo Udbhava Karaha. Visarga Karma Sangitaha. The Visarga is known by the name karma. Visarga means dropping. Visarga means offering oblation into the fire. That's called Visarga. Visarga has got the meaning. Visarga means not grammar Visarga. Visarga meaning because the Adi Yajna, Adi Bhutam, all these words are used. And karma. So karma is offering oblations. Offering oblations into the fire in an yajna. For a given devata, what is given? That is called Visarga. Visargaha iti. Sarga, Sarga means creation. With V Purvaka. The oblation, what you give, that is converted into, that is this karma, offering is a karma. That karma is converted into karma pala. The sarga creates a palam, adrishta palam in the form of papa punya. So the karma which are prescribed in the Veda, when it is performed, that is in the form of offering oblations into the fire in the Agni Kunda, that karma is converted into karma pala, adrishtam, and it can be papa or punya. That can be punya. When you do the karma properly, it is punya. And karma, when we say it is Vedic karma as well as Laukika karma. So karma pala and karma pala in the form of papa and punya. If it is punya, then the jiva gains higher janma. If it is papa, then adogati. If papa and punya both are there in sufficient ratio, then manushya janma, nara janma. That is a mishraha. So therefore karma here, bhuta bhava udbhava karaha. Udbhava karaha, that is the cause. That is the cause of bhuta bhava. Bhuta means beings. For the bhava of the beings, for the existence of the beings. For the being, bhuta, which is already existent, what is the cause? It must have a cause. Without a cause, a bhuta cannot exist. If bhuta exists means it is, the cause is the karma. Therefore, karma is therefore exist. If karma is not there, the jiva cannot exist now. We exist implies karma is there. Every day our karma manifests. Karma is, next day karma is there, therefore we wake up. If you don't have karma, next day we may not wake up. So karma is a cause for this jivanam to go. So therefore, bhuta bhava udbhava karaha, that is called karma, that which is the cause for the birth and the existence of the beings is called karma. And also we know jiva is anadi, it is not created. Jiva is anadi, Ishvara is anadi, but jivatvam is it's santaha, subject to end. You cannot ask when jiva came to existence. Jiva is anadi, anadi kala he has been taking continuous janma, taking janma after janma, because karma is that. Therefore, the different upadhi it takes and continues. Jiva upadhi. So therefore, he continues. So therefore, and in a particular upadhi, particular karma manifest, particular karma, particular shariram is created due to particular karma, and shariram is also meant for with upadhi limitations. It is meant for doing certain karma. In fact, manusha shariram only the a person has the eligibility to do karma and punyam. And all other shariram, it is only book. It is only for book for only for enjoyment. It's only a bhokta shariram. All other shariram except manusha shariram, it is meant only for enjoyment. It is not for earning. Why manusha janma? Because he alone he alone enjoys the buddhi, the faculty of choice. Kartum shakyam, akartum shakyam, anyata va kartum shakyam. Therefore, it's a special privilege which the human beings are endowed with. Therefore, he can create a new karma and nullify old karma. So all these possibilities are there. And karma, when we say it implies all the karakas also. Now, bhuta bhavo bhavakaraha visarga karma sangitaha. Those who know the karma, those who here in the previous, the Bhavan said, he knows the entire karma. Mam ashritya ye yatanti te akilam karma viduhu. They know the entire karma. It means in the 7th chapter, last shloka, last but one. Sarvam akilam karma te viduhu. They know. Akilam karma. It means akilam karma te viduhu. The entire karma they know. What does it mean, entire karma? The karma involves karakas. They know the nature of the karma and the karaka. They are not different from Brahma. Brahma, which is Adhyatma, and that karma, which is not different from Brahma. Karma is as its ashraya. Karma happens. Karma is the karma the action which is we saw in this in the previous class. This karyakarana ashrayam karma degadi ashrayam karma as its ashraya in this karyakarana sangata, the body, and karma is because of Brahma. It is not separate from Brahma. Brahmarpanam Brahma vihi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam. All the karakas are Brahma, and karma is action. The action of offering oblations under the fire. Karma, Brahma, and all the karakas involved in that Brahma. So those who know Brahma, or those who knows Brahma, they know this. Karma, Sarvam Akilam karma is what? There Brahma eva iti. The nature of karma, the truth of karma, they know. Akilam karma Brahma. Karmanya karmayah pashyeta, karmani cha karmayah. And they know the karma is a cause for this shariram. Karma is a cause for the shariram. And karma is what sustains the shariram. Prarabdha is that. And karma is what the cause for the next janma also. Therefore, and also we have seen because of karma, because of this karma only, the cycle also goes. Bhutas are sustained by karma. Annadhavanti bhutani. The third chapter, the chakra is this say the cosmic cycle is talked about. Annadhavanti bhutani. From the anna, the bhutanis are born. But how the annam is born? Parjanya anna sambhavaha. And parjanya, yajnad bhavati parjanyaha. Yajna meaning punya. And punyam from yajna karma samudbhava. That yajna is born of action. Karma brahmodbhavam viddhi. Karma is born of the Veda with the Brahma Kshara Samudbhavam. Tasma Sarvagatam Brahma Nityam Yajna Patishritam. That is what karma here. Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma Nityam Yajna Pratishtitam. The all pervasive, the Brahma, the Veda is in Yajna, abides in Yajna. Bhagavan said we saw. So that is what is karma here. So therefore, a person when he performs the karma, he offering oblations under the fire, he propitiating devatas. By the devatas, he gets rain, food, everything required, all the things which are required for the sustenance of the creation. Creation is a created beings are there for the sustenance because of the devatas. So that is the nature of That is the karma, that the cause for the shariram is this karma, punyam. How punyam is earned? By yajna karma samudbhavaha iti. So therefore, all the things which are necessary for creation, for the sustenance of the creation, they're all created by the devatas, and they're all given by devata because you propitiate devata to your karma. So karma is a cause for producing punya, and therefore karma is a cause for the janma, etc. Therefore, that is what is karma is. Bhuta bhava udbhava karaha. The cause for the birth of the beings is karma iti. Then adibhutam ksharaha bhavaha. Adibhutam, bhuta is, bhuta can mean past, but here it is not past. Bhuta means that which is bhuta, born and exists. It's called bhuta bhavaha. Adibhutam bhavaha. Adibhutam. The panchabhuta, this Jagdis Panchabhutika Prapancha Bhuta. Jagat. The Jagat which consists of these beings, all the bodies of the jivas, which have come to existence because of karma, they are Adibhuta. So this Adibhutam, they exist and subject to change. Adibhutam subject to change, but not Adhyatma. Body subject to change, not the Pratyekhatma. So this Adibhutam, this Jagat, which includes my Shariram, also created by Bhagavan. Therefore, Bhagavan says, it is me alone. The Jagat. Jagat is Bhagavan, but Bhagavan is not only Jagat. So whatever is there, it is Ishvara. So the change happens in the Jagat. And the changeless Brahma, Adhyatma is there. So Adhyatma is the Adhara for the changing this Shariram, changing Shariram. The Shariram changes, Adhyatma doesn't change. The existence of the given object implies a non-changing Adhara. There is a change happens and a change is available for perception because there is a non-changing Adhara. As in the movie, different frames are come and go, you see, and there is something non-changing because of which the scenes, the different frames are seen. The screen is there, that is the Adhara. Similarly, the Pratyekhatma or the Brahma, which is the Adhara, on this, the Adibhutam is that which is subject to change. Adibhutam referring to this Jagat, referring to all the Sharira, Samashti Sharira. Samashti means it includes all the Veshti Sharirani. Therefore, they are Ksharaha. They are not permanent, subject to change. Because Ksharaha, not that they are different from Brahma. They are Brahma Eva. So therefore that Adibhuta referring to all the Shariram, all the objects, this entire Jagat. So Brahma with reference to the individual is Adhyatma. With reference to this Jagat, it's called Adibhuta. So Adibhuta is Brahma. It is called Adibhuta because they are made of the Bhutani. Adikritya Vartate. Therefore Adibhutaha. Bhutaha, they are all made of 5 elements. Panchabhutani, Panchabhutikam. Therefore we say it is Adibhuta. Bhautika. Then Adi Devam. Then this Jagat, this Jagat, this Shariram, Veshti Shariram is created. This Veshti Shariram, the Veshti Shariram, you can see the Shariram, the Jiva enjoys different faculties in the Shariram. The insentient body, this body, mind, senses enjoys different faculties. How? Unless blessed by the Devata, unless blessed by the force, the natural force, blessing the faculties, it cannot enjoy. Therefore, every faculty is blessed is presented over by a Devata. Presiding deity is that, as we saw in Tattvabodha. Astayoho Indraha, Padayogo Vishnu. So every Karmendriyani, Jnanendriyani, Prana, Manaha is Indra Devata, Chakshushaha Surya Devata. So presided over by the Devata. The Devata blesses. In the Veshti, the Veshti Shariram, the Jiva enjoys all the faculty because there is corresponding presiding deity at the Samashti level. The total, the faculty which is responsible for the individual enjoying the faculty, that is called Hiranyagarbha. It is called Hiranyagarbha. Sarvajnaha is Sarvashaktiman. That Hiranyagarbha is what is meant by the word Adidevam, Purushaha. So, the existence of the individual Jiva, the Shariram, implies Chaitanyam. Similarly, the Jagat is Jada, but Jagat is as the Jagat is backed up by the intelligence. What is that intelligence? Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha, who is the cause, who is the cause for the Srishti, Sthiti, and Laya. Because it is Jada, not that things happens by chance. There is a law. The law implies there must be an intelligent principle. What is that? It is Adidaivam, that is Hiranyagarbha iti. The language of Vedanta, we use the word Hiranyagarbha. It is Adidaivam, Deva. That is why everything we worship or everything is worshipable. We thank everything, we thank every faculty, we thank everything which is created, which is one way or some way it is helps us for our sustenance of life in this world, because of which to which we are indebted. Therefore, we thank them. So we take things for granted. Therefore, we don't realize the importance of that. If my eyes see, we don't thank every time. I enjoy the faculty of seeing, but only when I don't enjoy the faculty as I enjoy regularly, then only we feel the importance of that particular sense organ. We take for granted, therefore we don't appreciate the faculty, the deity presiding over that faculty. When we are in trouble, then we pray to that the Devata. Chakshushi Vidya is then we pray to we chant the Chakshushi Vidya, that Suktam, etc. for having for the eyes to resume their health, for healthy eyes. Similarly, for healthy other organs, all the organs, everything is blessed by the Purusha, whom we call cosmic person, Hiranyagarbha iti. Hiranyagarbha. So, therefore, this Adibhuta is the Shariram of the Hiranyagarbha. As this individual, for the individual, this Shariram, Vishnu Shariram is this it's also Adibhutam. At the level of Veshti individual, this Adibhutam becomes the body of this Adhyatma. Similarly, for Adibhutam, for Adidevam, the Adibhutam is a Shariram. So that is Adibhutam, Purushaha cha. Adibhutam, Ksharobhavaha, Purushascha Adidevam. This for Adidevam, this Adibhutam is the Shariram. Then Adiyajnaha. Now the presiding deities. Adiyajnaha, the deities who preside over the yajna meaning ritual. Yajna meaning ritual. And the deity who presides over the yajna, they are called Adiyajnaha. You propitiate them and they bless you with what you want. Therefore, Adiyajnaha. Adiyajna is generally called Yajna by Vishnu iti. So referring to Vishnu. This Adiyajnaha Vishnu is Karmapala, is Karmadhyakshaha, Karmapala Tata. So it says, Dehe Dehabhratam Vara. Where does he reside? He resides in the body of every beings. Dehe Dehabhratam. Dehe Dehabhratam. Vara is Sambodhana. Hey Vara, hey Arjuna. Vara is the one who is best among the jivas. Hey Vara, hey Arjuna. He is Adiyajna. Who is Adiyajna? The Yajna by Vishnu, the Vishnu who presides over the Yajna Vishnu iti Shruti Vakyam. So the one who presides over the Yajna. The Yajna can be Vaidika Karma, or Yajna means the Yajna which is happening in the Srishti. The one who presides over that. He is Adi Yajna. And where does he reside? He resides in the Shariram of everyone. He is the one who supervises the entire the Srishti, the law, which functions, because of which the Jagat is sustained. So therefore he is the supervisor, he is the one who presides over Adi Yajna, or the Yajna, which is a Maha Yajna, which is happening in the Srishti. So therefore it can refer to Vaidika Karma, or it can refer to the Karma in general also. So presenting Devata, Vishnu iti, Adi Yajna. He is present in the Shariram, Adi Yajna, of all the beings. He is sustainer of this samashti. It is called symbolically, it is called with Vishnu Narayana iti. So he is the one who presides over the rituals and give the results, karma pala. Therefore, he is karma adhyaksha and karma pala data. He is the one who receives the karma also and giver of karma pala also. So there must be some intelligent principle who must be knowing all your karma, the karma what you have done, and the karma pala what you ought to get. So he is the one. He is the one who is resides in the shariram of all the beings. Dehe deha bhritambara. Dehe deha bhritambara. So you therefore deha bhritam. Deha is sustained. Deha bhrita. Deha bhrita means deham. The deha is sustained. Sustenance of the deha is because of him. So he presides and therefore he blesses us. So blessed by him, the shariram is sustained. Deha bhritam. Dehan bibrati iti deha bhrita. Dehan bibrati. So deha is shariram, individual shariram. So he is a sustainer of the individual shariram. Dehan bibrati iti deha bhrita. So therefore Adi Yajnaha. The Bhashyam Bhashakara says, Yajna by Vishnu from Taitra Samhita, he quotes, Sarva Yajna Abhimani. Yajnam Adhikritya Vartamanaha, Sarveshu Yajneshu, Abhimanavan. He is known by the name Vishnu, Akya, Devata, iti. Yajna by Vishnu, Saha Vishnu, Aha, Atra Asmin, Dekhe, Dekha Vratam. He is a Deham, is the one who Bibrati, Dehan Bibrati. He is the one who sustains the Shariram, Deham, who is the one who sustains the body. Dehabhrut is in the body, here in the body, here in this Shariram, Asmin Dehe, Atra Dehe means Asmin Dehe, here in this body, he alone is there. He alone, I alone am, I alone am, is in this Shariram, here in this body, Dehabhrutam, Adi Yajnaha iti. So, therefore, the Brahma, Adhyatmam, Karma, Adibhutam, Adidevam, then Adi Yajna. One more is left with Prayana Kale. How at the time of death, the Niyatatma Bihi, by the Niyatatma, Te Mam Viduhu Iti, how is it? That is going to be told in the next shloka. So, therefore, the definition of Brahma is Aksharam, Paramam Aksharam Brahma, Chaitanyam, and that Brahma which is obtained in this Shariram, the Shariram is called, that Brahma obtained in this Shariram is called, Brahma is called Adhyatmam, and Karma is, which is a cause for the Janma of all the beings, that is Karma, and Adibhutam is that which is subject to change, it is called Adibhutam, So Adibhutam, we can say that is the Upadhi of the Samashti, Ishvara, and Adibhutam. And the Adidevatam is Hiranyagarbha, that is Upadhi. That is the Adidevatam is one for whom the Adibhuta is the Shariram. Ishvara Hiranyagarbha, we use all mean, you can understand what it means. Hiranyagarbha, technically it is referring to Samashti Sukshma Sharira Abhimani. So that Adibhuta, the means this Jagat, this physical body, they are sustained by the sustained by the Sukshma Shari. Sukshma must be the, therefore Sukshma Sharira Abhimani, so Samashti Sukshma Sharira Abhimani, Atma, that is Hiranyagarbha, is the one. So blessed by Adidevatam, this Adibhutam is. An Adibhutam subject to change, but not Adidevatam. Adidevatam, therefore Adideva is referring to Hiranyagarbha. And the Jiva, which is who are born, they do karma, and the Yajna, it's called Yajna. Yajna meaning karma, Adi Yajnaha. This Yajna, Adi Yajnaha is Agam Asmi. Who says Agam Adi Yajnaha? As the one who preside over the Yajna and accepting the oblations of the Yajna and giving back the karma pala, this I alone. Dega Degam Devan Vibharti Agameva Asmi. Sustaining all the body, I alone is there. Adi Yajnaha iti. Iti all the terms which he used. Bhagavan explains here. Therefore, Adi Yajnaha iti. So therefore, the locus of Adi Yajna is this Sharira. Adi Yajnaha, the one who presides over the Yajna is myself. Karma Dhyakshaha. Karma Dhyakshaha. The karma which the Jiva undergoes. The karma which the Jiva has to undergo. Has to undergo. Who knows that? There must be an order. There must be an order. There must be an intelligent principle who knows which Jiva has to undergo which karma pala. There cannot be any wrong calculation or malpractice. So a Jiva which has to undergo certain karma, by default it will undergo. There cannot be any mistake in the creation. So that implies there must be an intelligent principle. What is that? Adi Yajnaha. So Adi Yajnaha Aham Atra. So the Adi Yajna meaning ritual. Not only ritual, Yajna meaning karma, any karma, whether it is Vaidika karma or Laukika karma. Vaidika karma palam is that the karma palam, who distributes the karma palam? There must be one, the intelligent being who receives the karma is jadam. Karma cannot by itself give karma pala. There must be a karma pala dhata, Adi Yajnaha. As with regard to the Yajna, karma pala dhata is a similarity to that with regard to any karma, whether it is Laukika karma or Vaidika karma. Karma implies karta, karma pala. So karma pala has to go to the karta, corresponding karta. So that is done by Adi Yajnaha. So you get the karma pala for what you did. Therefore, Adi Yajna, where does Adi Yajna reside? He resides in the Shariram of everyone. So Adi Yajnaha iti. The next shloka, Antakala, about the discussion on the Antakala, the last journey, the last travel, the Jiva leaving the Shariram, what happens? That is talked about. We will see that in the next class, fifth shloka. That is connected to the last, the topic introduced in the 7th chapter. Prayana Kaleja Mam Te Viduhu Yukta Chetasa. That is the topic. And Arjuna, he asked, Prayana Kaleja Katam Nyayo Sinyata Pridihi. That is answer. That is answer in the 5th shloka. We will see in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः गुरुजी।
धन्यवादः शरणजी।